The family's first stop was the former residence of Song Qingling. The 7 descendants, including 2 of Stilwell's great-granddaughters and their children, lay flowers at the statue of Song Qingling, a prominent Chinese politician and a wife of Sun Yat-sen.
This is a special exhibition exploring the historical connections between Madame Song Qingling and General Joseph Stilwell. The two met in Chongqing in 1942 and since then established a close friendship.
In 1938, Song Qingling established the China Defense League in Hong Kong, securing medical supplies to support the mainland. With the assistance of General Stilwell, vital equipment including a large X-ray machine was successfully delivered. It became the first and only X-ray machine in the communist-led base areas, serving a population of 90 million. This history explains why Stilwell's descendants made the residence of Song Qingling an important stop on their journey in China.
Even my grandmother was telling us about Madame Song Qingling. I do remember seeing photos of her at my grandmother's house, but this trip, being able to visit her residence both in Beijing and Shanghai, has taught us even more about what a beautiful human she is.
The 2 great-granddaughters of Stilwell visited Shanghai 2 decades ago. It's the first time their children have visited. However, this is the first time that all of them have made their way to the residence of Song Qingling.
I think that we tell them stories and they know a lot of what General Stilwell did during the war, but actually being here in China and being here in this wonderful residence of Madame Song Qingling really brings history to life. I think they're able to see the people and see where General Stilwell was, and it really teaches them a lot more and gives them a more context of what he experienced and why he felt so fondly for the Chinese people.
The family also visited the China Welfare Institute Children's Palace and took a night cruise along Shanghai's mother river, the Huangpu. Their stay in the city marked the final stop of a week-long journey for the 7 descendants of General Stilwell. Earlier, the family had attended the grand gathering in Beijing commemorating the 80th anniversary of the victory in the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War. Later visited the Stilwell Museum in Chongqing, retraced the historic Stilwell Road in Yunnan Province, and explored the legacy of General Stilwell, carrying forward the spirit of friendship between China and the United States for future generations.